All right, let's go straight to the gist. My people, this one will just happen, don't shock the whole country. You see, this talk about a rumored coup plot is shaking everywhere because the kind of money they are mentioning inside the story is not small at all. They said around 11 billion naira was discovered inside the bank accounts of one detained colonel, and that's the same officer they are saying might be involved in this alleged coup plot matter. Just imagine that. 11 billion naira sitting quietly in someone's bank account. My people, before we go deep, please don't forget to like this video right now and subscribe if you've not done that. It helps this channel grow and it helps me keep bringing you real-time updates like this one. Now let's talk. According to reports, the officer is not just any soldier, he's a colonel, someone who has served many years and reached a high position. The story is that he was detained along with some other senior military men because of suspicions that there was a plan somewhere to destabilize the country. And when they started checking, they found out that this particular colonel had serious money inside his bank accounts, close to 11 billion naira. Let's pause for a second and think about that. 11 billion. Where did it come from? How did it get there? What was it meant for? That's what people are now asking everywhere. Please, if you are just joining this gist, remember to like this video, share it with your friends and subscribe because this one is deep and we are going to break it down in a way that everybody will understand. No big grammar, just straight talk. So the talk now is that the military intelligence people are still doing their investigation to find out if the money is connected to any plot or not. Because for a senior officer to have that kind of money in his account, it's not a small thing. People are already wondering if it was saved from legitimate work or if it's connected to something that is not right. You know how Nigerians are. Once something like this comes out, everybody starts talking. Some are saying maybe it's corruption. Some are saying maybe it's part of a plan, while others are saying maybe it's all just a rumor to shake things up in the system. Now, let's be honest. Nigeria has gone through many things before. We've had coups in the past. We've had times when military men took over government by force. And we've had times when people lived in fear because they didn't know what would happen next. So, whenever there's a story like this, people take it seriously. Nobody wants to go back to that kind of life again. That's why this matter is trending everywhere. On social media, in newspapers, on television, even in small gatherings, people are talking about it. If you are following me so far, please give this video a thumbs up right now and don't forget to subscribe because this is where you will always get gist like this explained in simple English that everyone can understand. Now, let's continue. So, from what is being said, the colonel was picked up alongside some other officers who were also being watched closely. The government wants to make sure that there's no group of people inside the system planning to shake the peace of the country. And of course, with that amount of money discovered, questions have to be asked. 11 billion is not something one can hide quietly. It must have moved from somewhere to somewhere. The security agencies are already tracing where it came from, how long it has been there, and who has access to it. Now, here is where it gets even more interesting. Some sources are saying that the investigation might uncover more than just one person. They are checking whether there are others involved and whether this rumored plan was just an idea or something that had already been set in motion. Some reports also say that certain international partners have been informed to keep an eye on Nigeria's situation, just in case things turn serious. But so far, the government is keeping calm and trying to manage the situation quietly so that the public won't panic. My people, this is where you need to pay attention. When a story like this comes up, it can mean two things. It can mean something real is happening behind closed doors, or it can mean that some people are spreading stories to distract attention from something else going on in the country. Nigeria is a place where sometimes news can come with hidden motives. So we must stay calm, observe, and keep asking questions. But one thing is sure, 11 billion naira in one officer's account, that one needs serious explanation. Nobody can just overlook that. Before we go deeper into what might happen next, please pause and like this video. You know it's not easy to bring you gist like this in simple English, so please show some love and subscribe too. Thank you. Now, let's reason together. If the story is true that this money was somehow linked to a coup plan, then that's a very serious situation. Because a coup is not just a change of government, it's something that can destabilize the whole country. Investors will pull out, international relations will shake, and even citizens' confidence will drop. But if it turns out that the money was just from some shady business or corruption, then it means the military has some serious internal cleaning to do. It will mean that some people are using their position to make money that they can't explain. Either way, the news is not a good look for the military institution. And let's talk about the ordinary Nigerians now. The people watching all these things from their homes, feeling the effect of economic hardship, rising prices, and insecurity. Stories like this can make people lose faith in the system. When the same people that are supposed to protect the country are being accused of something this heavy, it makes everyone start to wonder who they can trust. And that's why transparency is important. Nigerians deserve to know the truth. If there's a plot, let the government show evidence. If it's false, let them clear the names of those accused. And if there's corruption, let those involved face the law properly. Are you still with me? If you are enjoying this gist, don't forget to like and subscribe. We do this every day, breaking down big stories in ways that make sense to everyone. Let's continue. Now, this issue of coup talk is not new in Africa. In recent years, we've seen different countries on the continent where soldiers suddenly take power, sometimes because they claim they want to fight corruption or fix insecurity, other times because of political disagreements. But no matter how you look at it, coups usually cause more harm than good. They stop development, they create confusion, and they often lead to long-term damage. Nigeria doesn't need that right now. The economy is already struggling, people are already tired, and any kind of instability can make things worse. But here's something you should think about. How did we get to a point where such an amount of money can move around inside the system without being noticed until now? That's what shows that our financial and military oversight needs to be stronger. It's not just about blaming one man, it's about checking the whole system. How are military funds managed? Who approves what? Who audits? Because one man cannot just have 11 billion lying around without someone else, somewhere knowing something. Please, my people, like this video right now and subscribe. Let's keep this community growing so that more people can hear this kind of truth in a simple way. Now, while investigations are ongoing, many Nigerians are just praying that this matter doesn't turn into something bigger. You know how rumors can grow. One small talk can become a big national issue if not handled well. That's why the government and military must communicate clearly. They need to tell the people what's going on so that we don't allow fake news to fill the gap. When people don't get the truth, they start believing anything. And as I'm talking now, some people believe that this whole story is a warning, a message from the top to remind everyone in the system that loyalty is important and that no one should think about any funny ideas. Others say it's an example to show that the government is watching closely and that no one, no matter how powerful, is above the law. Whatever the case may be, it's a story that touches every Nigerian because it reminds us that our democracy must be protected. My people, please like this video if you are still with me and don't forget to subscribe and share it so others can join the conversation.